Well, hey there, let's talk about this real quick. So, the South Pole has most severe cold season on record, and the reason why that is because that thing is relatively stable. It's stationary, it doesn't really move that much. So, if you don't move, you get colder, you freeze, right? So, that's what's happening there, and you can take a look right here. This is the Arctic circles, and you can see this. The S and these are magnetic patches, poles. So, this is the South Pole, this is the North Pole, and you can clearly see how the South Pole patches are even at the North Pole because the South Pole is constant. It just seems to always be there, just like the magnetic center of the Earth, the heart, the soul, the star, the sun. In my opinion, there is a sun in the middle of the Earth. That's what's fueling, because something has to heat up the lava, right? And in my opinion, the only thing that could do something that could heat it up that much would be something equivalent to a star or sun. And so this North Pole is moving erratically so much that they're having to remark runways and airports. And as this North Magnetic Pole moves, it has a temperature belt that it drags with it. So that changes all of the weather, all the climate, all of that as it moves because it's moving. The North Pole is changing, so therefore the climate is changing. It ain't got nothing to do with cow farts or you. It's got everything to do with cosmic rays coming through the sun in a weakened magnetosphere around the Earth. Every planet in the solar system is heating up. So then that means that there has to be people playing Fortnite and looking at Facebook on all these other planets then. Because if it's all global man-made, then that means all the planets that are heating up in the solar system, we all must be hanging out on there then. And how about this? The man-made global warming ain't gonna mean shit with those volcanoes going off like that. Canary Islands going off for 15 days, what I don't even know anymore. Like 3 weeks. Excuse me. All the shit that thing has spewed out, all that carbon dioxide or whatever, all that crap that they're saying that's causing all this in climate change from man. All that has exceeded what we could do so many years beyond, it's not even funny. And that's why you have it in record cold some places and record hot some places and weird places, because this whole temperature belt is getting drug around by this North Pole that's moving so quickly that they can barely keep up with it. And you have a dualistic nature on this planet, whatever you want to say. So if you have record heat, you're going to have record cold. And I want to show you the magnetic pole is currently, as of 2020 location, 86 degrees north. This is from a book called The Jupiter Effect. Oh, that's not that book. That's a different book. You can see here if you look hard on The Jupiter Effect. Came out in 74, was revised in 75 and 76. So this is back, let's just call it 74. Just now, the North Pole, check this out. You see this? 76 degrees north. 86 degrees north. So this thing has cruised 10 degrees since 74. And the South Pole is at 66. I'll let you do it for yourself. I think they said 64 degrees. So again, the South Pole, relatively stationary, doesn't really move a whole lot. North Pole, not so much. So, and the thing is, this is the snowball effect. As this thing tips, as this thing moves, the more it moves, the faster it's going to move. So what it took 5 years to cross is only going to take a year and some change here before too long. And that's what I've been trying to tell you. The shape of the earth, which all you got to do is look around you, look at the Vatican, look at Jerusalem. It's really simple, but why get into it? Because I'm not going to argue with what I look at. It's that simple. And how is that helping you right now? Is that going to fill your belly here when they do the reset? Is that going to do anything? Is that going to protect you when whatever shape this earth is you think it is, it shakes beneath your feet so badly that it knocks you on your ass? That, like the Bible says, every knee will bow. You people should be leading the way, because that's your armor of God. It didn't matter what you said, earth is flat. Well, how come you're not leading the way? How come you don't have this anti-vax movement where you're walking up to your employer and be like, you know what, the earth is flat? And when the solar eclipse comes in 2024 and Neptune shifts signs in 2025, 2026, you can just, it's Chalk it up, man. It's over. This whole place is going to flip like something crazy. Neptune, anytime it changes signs, which is every 14 years, huge earthquake. Last time was right before Fukushima. Yep, true story. And right before that was some massive one in California that was not the biggest magnitude, but it was the strongest, had the most force ever recorded in that area. So I know, mixed with the 2024 eclipse coming up, that by 2026, this place is going to be completely changed. That's why it's hilarious. Yeah, argue about the shape of the Earth. It's completely going to change in here in less than a decade. At most. 2032 at most, but I don't even see how that. I mean, that's ridiculous. And here, I want to show you something. This is hilarious. Solar cycle update. Solar cycle 25 continues to overperform. Sunspot counts for September 2021 were the highest in more than 5 years. And listen to me, please. For the 11th month in a row, the sunspot number has significantly exceeded the official forecast. So the experts have been wrong for about a year running straight. So no matter what they say, oh, well, the pole flip won't happen for this amount of years, you're so full of shit, not going to listen to you. I don't think they've been right about hardly anything. Just type in scientists perplexed, scientists baffled, scientists confused into Google, and you'll find that that's pretty much what they say just about damn near everything, just about damn near every day. So here it is in a book, man, telling you this thing has moved 10 degrees in 40 years. And it's going to pick up speed and just cruise. And this is also why you have your magnetic the South magnetic anomaly, South African magnetic anomaly. Excuse me, I can't even talk. Because you have the magnet at the center, a star, a light. That's electromagnetism. That's light. That's a magnet. So you have this big, huge magnet. Because in my opinion, it's the biggest one. You have the biggest magnet in the center. And you have one at the top and one at the bottom. So you have this one at the top that's moving. So the force is being pulled apart. So that magnetic anomaly, I guess it's not an anomaly. It's just the magnet breaking. That's why it's popping up in another place. It's either creating an entire new magnetic pole there, which that's what's going to happen too. The poles are all going to shift positions, just like which I'm showing. But I mean, it's going to be more than just the North Pole. Whenever this flip really happens, this damn near overnight, I mean, if not overnight change, I mean, it will be overnight. I mean, that's what they even say with ancient Egypt, the first ancient Egypt. That they said that place has vanished overnight. They don't know why. Cosmic calamity. So as this North Pole moves, the attraction and the force between that and the center of the Earth is going to break, and it's either breaking apart to form a whole new pole, or a new pole is forming all in itself. Doesn't matter. It's still to me, it's still the explanation. It's not that difficult, man. Just pull Stretch Armstrong. Eventually, it's going to break, right? Or in this case, it'll just form a new Stretch Armstrong altogether. You can't just keep pulling it apart without something happening. That's why this place is going to flip, man. Crazy. But yeah, I wanted to show you that. Because that just blows my mind. Whenever I read that, it's like, geez, man, like, what is it? Where is it at now? And it's just going to cruise as this thing continues to go. More and more, faster and faster, and then flip, flip, Philadelphia. Flip, flip, Philadelphia. You ever seen that episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia? All right. What have you done for love today? Because that's what you're going to need to protect from this. The shape of the Earth is not going to help. But, hey, learn by doing. The only way you're going to learn is by doing, by experience. But the cool thing, if you really want love, love will be there when you need it most. That's what's so cool about it. With a little love and some tenderness, we'll rise above the water, rise above this mess, with a little peace and some harmony. 'Cause I got a hand for you, I got a hand for you, and I wanna run with you. Come on, everybody, we can do this together. 1, 2, 3. Hold my hand. I want you to hold my hand. Hold my hand. I want you to hold my hand. Hold my hand. 'Cause why? 'Cause why? 'Cause I wanna love you the best that, the best that I can. We sing in the dark. We sing in the absence of hope.